One thing you mentioned on your website is that if it's run of the mill or generic, it's still not going to get what you want. So I was curious from your perspective, are there any specific tips or just even generalities? Like, how do you help someone take their run of the mill generic content and make it stand out to give them that authority?
I think it's really about, and I mentioned this before, knowing your client and not just like, oh, I'll help everybody. Anybody who says that isn't helping anybody. And that it's just such a sign of desperation when they're just like, I'll just take anything. But people that can identify who their client is, because once I identify who that client is, I can research, I can find their fears, I can find out, things that aren't clear to them. I can look at like what searches those type of, there's so much data out there. So then you can build your content around the questions and the issues that they have so that those people who fit your archetype feel as if you've crafted and you are a specialist. It's like, why do we pay so much for a heart specialist? If the heart specialist, if we walked in and he's like, oh, you here for a heart? Or you need something with your ears? Or how's your toe feeling? We could do that while we're at it. You'd be like, whoa, dude, I came here because you're supposed to be a heart specialist. And yet you have all these other professions that just do that. And like most attorneys' websites, when you go to their website, it's just like, I do personal injury. I've done it 20 years. You should call me because I'm really good at it. And it's like, it's all about you. And crafting content is about answering the fears, the questions, and it depends on what you do, or creating a story for the people who you want to attract. And so you have to work backwards. Most people work their content from inward out instead of looking at what they're trying to do and then bringing that content from back to them. And so that's been, to me, one of the things that I've tried to convey to my team as we're trying to teach these attorneys how to really speak to these people. And then obviously we have people in place that know how to do that as well to kind of help them along with that.
Yeah, and if you, it's for those listening, if you want an example of that, I'll have links in the show notes. But go check out Dennis's webpage. Check out his about section, because so many about sections on the internet are, like you said, it's about me and look at me and I've done this and I've done that and no, and like no one cares. Like it's kind of a harsh truth.
Yep.
But what you've done and what I've tried to do on my website is make it about me, even make the about me about you and about how I'm going to solve your problem and how you're going to be so much better off. So if you want to see a smooth way to do that, go check out his website.